So, welcome. This is the very first video of this channel. This video is going to be very premature. I don't know how to shoot, and this frame itself looks very boring. It's because this video is very unplanned. I was watching the Netherlands versus Qatar game and I found Cody Gakpo very interesting. In fact, I noticed him from his very first game itself from the World Cups. So I thought, yeah, why not? I'm just seeing this, why not share it with you? Also, I'm a very camera shy person, so I won't be looking into the camera very much. I will be looking off the camera. So let's get into business. He's having his debut of his dreams actually. In his World Cup debut season, he scored 3 goals: one against Ecuador, one against Senegal, one against Qatar. Why is he scoring so much? It's a bit interesting, at least for me. Cody Gakpo is not the fastest player in the Dutch team. Also, he's not a very physical like Ibrahimovic who pushes and pulls like Giroud. He's not that kind of person. He cannot jump like Ronaldo. He dribbles a bit, but we can never compare him to Messi. Also, he's obviously not the complete striker like Erling Haaland, but he does score often, and what he does is a unique set of skills. Like he has good spatial awareness. Like he knows where the space is. He knows where he can run into. He knows where the other player is. He knows how much time he's got in the ball. Like how many defenders are closing him down. How much time he has got. Also, he's got a very clean first touch. Like whenever he gets the ball, he tries to touch it into the space and get it on his foot once again, and he tries to unleash a shot as soon as possible so that the defender is not closing him down. He's more like a midfielder turned into a striker. Okay, first let's analyze his goals. First goal is against the Ecuador. So here Ecuador is in possession. They are controlling the game right now, and they lose out the ball to Netherlands at some point. Very bad defending from Ecuador. First of all, the defenders are not trying to get the ball out of the position. That's a very important thing. I'm not forgetting that, but still. Now at this point, either Gakpo or Klaassen both can receive the ball. Klaassen gets the ball and backhills it to my boy Cody Gakpo. Gakpo receives the ball and he has already done his shoulder checks and he knows how much time and space he has got. So he takes his first touch, a beautiful first touch to the space, away from all the defenders and into that space that you can see right on this screen. And from there he unleashes a very beautiful shot. You should know that by the time he is taking the shot, he has been closed down by many players. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 players are around him, and obviously he cannot pass the ball to anyone. And so I forgot to tell this. He's very good at his both feet. Like he can shoot with left foot and right foot. He unleashes a very beautiful shot that goes into the near post. Beautiful, very beautiful. So now let's analyze the goal against Senegal. So here the action comes by cross by Dutchman into the box. It ricochets and now the ball is going back to the midfielder Gakpo. So FTJ receives the ball and now what the team wants is to stretch the pitch. Frank moves the ball to the wide player and he runs into the space out wide. And now the white player doesn't have a direct passing option to Frank de Jong, who is having acres of space. So he passes back to Memphis Depay, and Memphis Depay does a bounce back to Frank de Jong. Memphis Depay's movement was crucial here, and now Frank de Jong's time, and also now on watch our boy Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo is in kind of no man's land. Now Frank de Jong receives the ball, and you can see there's a tiny, very tiny bit of space in between the defense and the goalkeeper. There should be a goal if and only if there's a perfect run and a perfect dinking ball. That should work in tandem. Either of them goes wrong, there is no goal. So Frankie Jones receives the ball and he is looking into the space. So Cody Gakpo makes the run. Frankie Jones sees it. Now comes the magic. Frankie de Jong chips the ball over the two lines, to the midfield line and the defensive line, and Cody Gakpo is making a blindside run between the two defenders, and he's in space. Boom, there's a goal. That's how he worked out the second goal. So, how does Netherlands play? Netherlands plays with a more like a 3-4-1-2 with two men up front, Bergwijn or Depay player along with Gakpo with the man behind. It's like a number 10. He's like the number 10 player is not a traditional number 10 like Ozil, but he's having some traits of this classic number 10, and also he's a rounder who can create spaces like Thomas Muller. So it's kind of a mixture it's a very unique system in fact. This number 10 player and the two men up front can always rotate. We see this often in the Netherlands game. Also, this two men up front, they are also not the traditional two men striker system like the 2018's Uruguay team, like Edinson Cavani and Suarez used to play up front. The two men up front should work in tandem, that they always try to move in opposite directions, and so that one player pushes the defense line to the back and the other player gets some more space. Also the number 10 players accordingly, so that the one player gets enough time and space to dictate the play. Another key player here is Frankie de Jong. He is exceptional in Dutch team. He is untouchable in fact. There's nobody is going to replace Frankie de Jong in Netherlands national team. He will be playing line breaking passes and he'll also be controlling the tempo. I don't think there's another player who can do the things Frankie de Jong does. Netherlands national team keeps the possession and waits for the opportunity, just like Spanish national team does, but in a much slower tempo. When I say slow, it's not in a negative sense, because they get enough time to think and make the play. I'm just doing a very wild prediction. Sooner rather than later, this Gakpo is going to be signed by a giant club. Most probably in this winter transfer window. Gakpo need not be as effective as he is in Netherlands system for any other club, because he's not a goal hunter like Haaland or Mbappe. Like, he is not the focal point of Netherlands national team. He's just being part of the system and gets into space. That's what I said. He's more like a midfielder turned into a striker. He's always trying to find the space and exploit it. When you are a midfielder, you have a man to pass up front. When you are a striker, you don't have a man to pass up front, but you have to strike it to the goal. That's what he does. He can play in a system going to have a lot of possession. Also, they are having positional play, like players switching their positions all the time. I haven't seen Cody Gakpo playing in PSV Eindhoven, but just watching this World Cup, I don't think he's going to fit in a counter-attacking team. So these are my takes on this Cody Gakpo player. Tell me what you think and let me know in the comments. Also, tell me how can I improve in this video. Thank you. We'll meet you soon.